Quais cotton city, quais cotton, Irani carpet city, quais, Irani carpet, Irani carpet city, Irani carpet, very good carpet, Irani carpet,
Yes? Thank you, Griffiths. It's your call, Commander.
Thank you. Hello, Chief. I'm with our consul, Mr. Bennett. He's promised to get us 900 gallons of lubricating oil delivered to the ship by noon tomorrow.
Well, this is half Cydia, give or take an afternoon.
Hopefully by 12, so you can go ahead and drain the engines tonight. Right.
Under control?
Yes, thank you very much. That'll save a tanker a journey.
Splendid. Now, how about some brandy? I've got something rather special for you.
Oh, catch me saying no. That was a marvelous meal.
Di usually manages to pull something out of the bag for the Navy. What was wrong with the lubricating oil?
Contamination of some sort causes overheating. I thought it would be a good idea to change the oil while we're here.
Why not? The Chandlers can do with the business.
Thank you. What's the feeling these days?
About us?
Generally?
Well, about the same. The Arab states continue to declare themselves, in words if not in deeds, and the further they are from Israel, the more they bang the drum. It's understandable. Half City is no different from the rest. Di, what about that coffee? How's the brandy?
What brandy?
My God, what a Philistine. Now, sip it and savor it.
Seconds are always better.
Oh, no subtlety, you chaps. Oh, hell. Sounds as if we got a visitor. And I was hoping for a quiet evening. Ah, it's only Philip.
Sorry to barge in like this, Colin, but Di said she wanted a tray carrying or something. Is that all right, Di?
Yes, lovely.
You arrived just in time. Philip Tashing, Commander Niles of Hero, docked this evening.
Tashing?
How do you do? I saw your ship come in from my flat.
I'm sorry about the Lawrence of Arabia Act. He's been out here 2 or 3 years. It's all vanity.
Gone native. Anyway, it's cooler. And the American chicks love it.
Oh, Philip.
I suppose you want a brandy?
Yes, please. Mark Niles.
Yes.
Philip doesn't miss much.
What do you do?
Oh, interior decorating.
He does lovely conversions of Arab houses.
For expatriate Americans with money.
Nonsense. He does them beautifully.
And keeps his ear to the ground.
That's gossip. Nothing but gossip.
Got a smashing piece for you.
Oh, what's that?
Get out quick or else.
Cream and sugar in a moment.
Do you mean it?
Oh, it's bizarre chat, but things are jumpy in the town. You've got a lot of chaps on shore leave.
Quite a lot, yes.
Saw them everywhere. Let's hope they keep themselves out of trouble. Di, if that coffee's for me, don't. My liver's all over the place. I had a marvelous evening last night with the Clemsons.
Nothing wrong with our diplomatic clearance, is there?
Not a thing.
Then what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that's surfaced yet. It's a resentment against you chaps. Nothing more than a feeling, really.
I've heard nothing. Are you sure?
Well, I may be wrong, but I bet I'm not.
I'm very sorry, sir.
22.
I'm afraid so.
Everybody went ashore, in fact.
It's all but 2, Able Seaman Partridge and Kay.
What's so different about them?
They went to a cinema. And when they came out, they couldn't find any of the ship's company in the cafes or on the streets. Said it made them feel uncomfortable, so they came back on board.
This is enough to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Yet at 10 o'clock, this fellow I met at the consulate said he'd just seen them everywhere. What time did leave expire?
Oh, 700.
And it's now 8. Get the local police on the line.
The whole ruddy lot adrift.
That's the buzz. Must have been a hell of a party, eh?
No, I don't believe it. No, there must be some other reason.
Well, that's the end of Corky's bet, anyway.
What's that?
Keep out of trouble on commission.
They couldn't all have been plastered then.
Why not?
Well, Corky doesn't drink.
That's right.
Shoreline's out of order, sir.
Send someone for a taxi. I'll go and see the consul.
So, cabin's cabin, first lieutenant. Hang on a second, Taff. Sir, there's a local military officer come aboard to see you. It's going to be a long day, sir.
I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
Yes, all right. Thank you, sir. Yes, right away, sir. Right, the captain will see you now, sir. Good. Just one thing, sir. Do you mind if I take a look at your pistol? What? It's an old British custom. Thank you, sir. Silly business. You'll get this back when you leave the ship. And you come this way, then.
Drunk?
Yes,
The whole lot of them.
and disorderly, sir, causing a nuisance. I myself was not a witness to their arrest. All I have heard is that there was a fight in the Boulevard des Palmiers at 10:30 last night. The blows were exchanged with the local police, and the entire party had to be taken into custody.
At 10:30, you say?
Yes, Captain.
Two seamen went to a cinema. Do we know which one?
The Mogador, sir.
The Mogador. Where is that?
In the Boulevard des Palmiers.
Do we know what time they left the cinema?
They said 10:15. They were back on board by 11:15.
How is it they saw nothing?
Well, perhaps it was not such a large fight after all.
With 20 of my men? Don't you believe it? I'm going to see the consul.
My orders are nobody is to leave the ship. I'm sorry, Captain.
I have a right to speak to my consul. Do you deny that?
Perhaps the phone?
The shoreline is down by some extraordinary coincidence. Would you say we've been arrested, number one?
Looks very much like it, sir.
No, these measures are only for our mutual protection.
I don't need you to protect me, Captain. I'm going ashore. You can arrest me if you like.
The officer of the day will escort you ashore. Taffy!
Would you like to come this way, Peter? I was called to the Ministry of the Interior at 7 o'clock this morning. Apparently, Half City has delivered some kind of ultimatum to Whitehall.
But us?
This was waiting for me on my return.
Foreign Office. A frigate for Israel? I still don't understand.
A rumor has got around that one of our shipyards is to build a new frigate for the Israeli Navy.
Well, British shipyard can't do that. I mean, not without government permission.
That's what we're telling them, but they won't believe us.
Why not?
They think we're up to something devious to upset the balance of power.
Are we?
I don't know. I think it's highly unlikely we'd go about it quite so indiscreetly if we were.
How did the rumor start?
Apparently our trade mission in Haifa was approached for a new frigate. Now that much is true, I believe. But whether it was official or not, I don't know. Now Half City are claiming that we agreed and they want the deal stopped.
Can't blame them for overreacting if it's true.
Whitehall are saying they don't know anything about it.
And the Half-Cityans think they're lying.
Exactly.
I still don't see how this affects us.
Well, you're here.
But we're not involved.
I'm afraid you are. You see, they're claiming that there's something wrong with your diplomatic clearance.
But you assured me.
Oh, it was cleared.
Blast. So we're a kind of hostage.
Officially, the two things haven't been connected yet, but that's my inference, yes.
Have you had any instructions from Whitehall?
To take it calmly. Once HMG has investigated the rumor, then they can come out with the official denial.
Or confirmation?
All that the Foreign Office will say at the moment is that no British shipyard has approached them for permission to build anything for Israel.
So we sit. While they clear up their paper war, we sit. What if I just clear out?
And leave 22 of your men ashore? There's another thing. No oil. As from midnight, an embargo has been clapped on any order from the Naval Chandler.
And we drained the engines last night.
Following a statement by the Ministry of Defense, it was confirmed in Whitehall at noon today that the Hafsidian ambassador has informed Her Majesty's government that unless Britain undertakes to cancel the Israeli order forthwith and give her word that no other orders will ever be contemplated in the future, the Hafsidian government will be forced to take steps of her own to rectify the situation. Fears are growing that these may involve reprisals against British naval personnel arrested in the Hafsidian capital last night. These are members of the crew of HMS Hero, at present in the port of Hafsidi Busidi. The Republic of Hafsidia was last in the news 2 years ago when a coup d'etat brought the present administration to power. At the White House today, the President of the United States.
What could they do? Board the ship.
Chief, what's your oil reserve?
Well, I had to dip into it quite a lot when the contamination developed, sir.
How much is quite a lot?
I've got about 500 gallons left, sir.
Enough for one engine.
It would be an act of war to come on board, surely.
What I don't understand is the ever.
What?
No other orders would ever be contemplated in the future. Oh, no government could agree to that.
Well, that's what I mean. Oh, I don't think they stand a hope in hell of getting away with it, sir.
Maybe not, but Hafsidia's got a tough reputation. It would be a mistake to think they wouldn't have a damn good try.
At war with them, and they still want to flog us their rotten stuff. Now, come on, clear out of here, get up, come on. All right, go on, clear off, will you? Clear off, will you? All right, come on, that's enough, clear away.
You'd be a credit to MI6, sir. What is it?
It's a letter to the captain, personal. You better deliver this, master.
Yes, sir. But let's hope it doesn't explode in his hand, sir.
Good God. All right, Quartermaster, tell Lieutenant Perry to let about a dozen on. Particularly the one who brought this letter. Tashing.
Tashing. Kaftan and beads at the consulate.
Yes. He wants to know what he can do to help.
Ooh. We trust him, sir.
We can try him. We haven't got very much to lose. And there's two things we have to gain before we can do anything. 400 gallons of lubricating oil and our men out of jail.
Right.
I'll send him back a note via his Arabian Night.
What the hell is that officer doing between decks?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I didn't want to start an international incident.
It was not the lieutenant's fault, Commander. He has behaved correctly towards me.
How can I help you?
I have come to escort Captain Niles ashore.
You what?
He has been summoned to the Minister of the Interior.
Just finished.
Further development, sir. Captain Fahad.
Well?
I am to escort you to the Minister of the Interior.
Sounds like a date I shouldn't miss. Perhaps we shall learn at last what their intentions really are. I shall insist on my consul accompanying me.
I am instructed to say Mr. Bennett will meet you there.
I'm ready. See to the bump, will you, number one?
Aye, sir.
Oh, excuse me.
Taffy!
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I was trying to avoid an international situation.
Post this back. Where it came. And next time, remember that the phone is for avoiding situations. A flight deck, first lieutenant, captain's going ashore. Okay.
I need hardly tell you, Captain Niles, how much the situation distresses me personally.
I'm relieved to hear it, Minister.
But such are the ways of diplomacy. Unless my country has received from your government suitable undertakings by 8:30 tomorrow morning, we shall be forced to take possession of your ship.
My ship?
That would be an act of war.
Oh, I think not, Mr. Bennett.
Minister, the ship remains British wherever she happens to be.
Not if its permission to enter our harbor is not in order. I did tell you that this morning.
I have failed to discover anything wrong with our clearance.
That is not the case at our end.
Minister, diplomatic clearance was granted in the usual way over 3 months ago. How is it you've only just discovered this error now?
Circumstances demanded that we take a closer look at the present moment, Captain Niles. Consequently, in our view, for us to board her and seize her would be diplomatically in order.
What?
Steady, Niles.
Oh, great God.
It is the world we live in, Captain. Who would have thought Britain would have sought to disturb the Middle East situation?
That has yet to be confirmed.
Yes, indeed, Minister.
Yes. In the meantime, the friend of my enemy is my enemy. That is an old Arab saying.
What about my men? Are they also your enemy?
They are not important to us. It is your ship we want.
What good will it do? It's a highly complex piece of machinery. You haven't got the crews to run it.
We have friends who are willing to train us. And we are not without a certain naval force of our own. At this very moment, a gunboat of my country is preparing to seal off the channel outside the harbor mouth. Just in case you are thinking of trying something a little ill-advised.
I'm in no position to do anything.
I'm relieved to hear it. 22 men make up a lot of hostages.
You know we could blow your gunboat out of the water if we chose.
For God's sake, Niles, try and control yourself.
Now that would be an act of war. For until you get your papers cleared up, you are here only as our guests. Any attack on Hasidian property or subjects would be regarded as a declaration of hostilities. Do we understand each other now?
I think Her Majesty's government fully appreciate the potentialities of the situation, Minister.
I'm so glad. It would be a mistake to regard the gunboat as the only restriction to your freedom. The dredged channel does represent the only exit from the harbor mouth, but the harbor itself is closed off with a boom, which is mined. Artillery is being set up to cover the jetty, and the gun crew has orders to fire upon your ship if there is movement without permission. Oh, do sit down, gentlemen. We know, of course, that you have insufficient oil to run your engines. And we know that you would be unwilling to abandon your 22 compatriots to a spell in a Hasidian prison. After all, the well-known British team spirit, There is one more thing. We also have 2 frigates coming to our assistance. They will be here tomorrow morning. There is another old Arab saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
According to the Hafsidian embassy, it is no more than an attempt to preserve the balance of power should Her Majesty's government decide to go ahead with the alleged proposal to build a vessel for the Israeli Navy. Whitehall has so far not confirmed nor denied the rumor, but is said to be taking a very serious view of the Hafsidian threat.
Pouring themselves second cups of tea.
Other Royal Naval units, including HMS Phoebe, sister ship to Hero, are at present standing outside Hafsidian territorial waters in case Hero should appear to be in need of assistance. Apart from that, a naval spokesman said that everybody is only too well aware of the delicacy of the situation. Any action likely to escalate an already dangerous situation would have to be avoided. Asked if the frigate would shoot her way out, he replied that it was highly improbable, with 22 members of the ship's crew still detained ashore. The deadline of 8:30 tomorrow morning, Hafsidian time, was announced to the House of Commons this afternoon. In another debate on education, the Labour...
Turn that noise off, Parker.
Deplorable.
It's an unusual business, to say the least.
Well, we could always shoot our way out, I suppose.
Don't be an idiot.
I don't see why not.
The man's just told you why not. Any shooting would be an act of war.
Well, you got to do something. We can't just sit here.
Don't worry, lad. We'll get you home. Back to that safe little job of yours in Wales.
It's not that, sir.
I suppose we could always bend the rules.
Rules?
International incident rules. We can't shoot our way out. We can't just sit here. Ergo, we've got to get out some other way. But before 8:30 tomorrow morning.
Thirteen and a half hours. When do you expect a reply to your signal?
Any moment. They're working late in Whitehall.
Whitehall?
Listen. You won't do anything fanciful, will you?
Fanciful?
Try and make a break for it or something?
Hardly.
It'd make the position here pretty tricky.
Diplomatically?
It's the game we're in now.
Relax. Quite apart from our men in jail, I can only run one engine on the loo ball I've got.
I'm sorry about that, but thank God.
Mark you, I'm not saying that all else being equal, I wouldn't have liked to have had a crack at it.
This is not a personal matter.
It is for me.
They can't back out, you know.
Do you mean their side or our side?
Both. How can they? Half the art of diplomacy is saving face, and nobody can do that now.
So Hero will be taken. What an extraordinary business. I was going to invite you to breakfast with me on board tomorrow, but perhaps you'd rather not?
Why not? What time?
8:30.
I might as well be in at the death, in a manner of speaking.
Excuse me. Colin, could you come into the library? There's some trouble about a passport.
Of course. Excuse me now.
Sorry, Commander.
Tashing?
We haven't much time.
Do you work for him?
Off and on, but there are some things that are better for him not to know.
Are you? MI6?
It's really not worth going into. Look, I've found your lube oil.
What?
I'm sorry there can't be more, but there'll be 400 gallons in 45-gallon drums waiting for you at the Salem Wharf tomorrow morning at 2 o'clock.
Where is that?
It's the far side of the harbor. It's on the charts. Now, how you get it across is your concern. And I know where your men are.
Yes?
An old fort. 30 kilometers the other side of town. Money, Commander. It's your only hope. And we can begin talking at 200 pounds a man.
22 men, that's nearly £4,500.
You've got it.
I've got it, yes, but I need some proof that you can deliver.
No, I don't carry credentials. Contact London. Defense Intelligence staff. Tell them the money is for Playboy.
Playboy?
I'm sorry about that, but we all have our little foibles.
Look, I shall want some officer to accompany this money.
Fair enough.
Once I verify that Playboy's authentic. How do I get the money to your contact?
Try buying a carpet.
Really, Diana? I should have thought my secretary could have dealt with that in the morning. I'm sorry now.
Well, I'm sorry, dear, but you didn't say it was important.
Well, yes. London, sir. Confirm Playboy authentic.
Right, we're in business. Get that package from Wakeland and bring it to me here.
So?
Yes?
Sir.
Chief, there's 400 gallons of lubricating oil waiting for us at 0200 at the Salem Wharf. Do you know it?
Yes, I do, sir.
And the problem is to get it from there to here without the shore guards seeing us.
Well, that rules out the jetty, sir.
Yes.
We'll have to make it seaward side. What's the oil in, sir?
45-gallon drums.
Well, we could try the whaler.
Oh, that's too risky. Those artillery boys would like nothing better than a little justified target practice.
It's lighter than water, sir. So, if the drums are in good shape, we...
Float them!
That's right, sir.
Yes, let's hope they're swimmers who are arrested ashore.
Now, they'll have to have tight seals, so we don't want an oil slick. Well,
Right.
there'll be a moon, and it could give a reflection.
We'll get the swimmers to check the seals, make them watertight if necessary.
Yes. And party standing by on board, ready to winch it up, sir.
Yes. Right, let's assume we do it. You've got 500 gallons in reserve, contaminated or not. Service one engine.
Right.
You'll have the rest by 0400 at the latest.
Fine.
How long to service the other engine?
2 hours in the outside.
Right.
Boom party master, sir. 6 men.
Taff, can you raise 9 swimmers?
What, another job you mean?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Let's do, sir.
That's ideal. Oh, send Glass to me. I've got a special job for him. Now, Taff, sit down and listen. I've got a lot of work for your men to do, and I haven't got time to go over it twice.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Have you got the money?
Yes, I got the money.
Come with me.
Turn around.
Yes.
The lube oil is coming on board now, sir.
Thank you, Derek.
Any news from Phoebe?
Yes, her Wasp has spotted those 2 foreign frigates. They're making straight for this harbor.
The minister wasn't lying. What time do we expect them, sir?
08:30.
It's going to be a close thing.
Yes?
You sent for me, sir.
Derek, it's come to my attention there are no rat guards on the lines to shore.
No, sir.
Have them fitted during the morning watch. Each packed with an explosive charge.
Got it.
And single up on the gangway.
Slippery edge.
Right. Yes? Yes, Chief.
Fresh lube oil in both engines. Ready to come to immediate notice.
Go ahead, Chief. Oh, but watch the smoke. It's getting light.
Right.
You pays your money and you takes your choice. Foreign Office. HM Consul. Copy to Commanding Officer HMS Hero. Do nothing to escalate situation. Expect HM Government Statement 0800 local time. No sooner.
That's cutting it pretty fine.
Half an hour before those frigates get here.
What about the other one?
Ministry of Defense. To Commanding Officer HMS Hero. No copy to the Consul. HM Government Statement expected to reject Obsidian terms. Take action as circumstances dictate for the safety of ship and men.
What the hell does that mean?
Jump if you want to, but don't blame us if you land on your head. Yes? Yes, Taff.
We spiked the gun, sir, and we managed to cut about 3/4 of the way through the boom wire.
3/4? How about the mines?
Well, the center section's cleared, sir, but there are bound to be others on the outer ends. But we had to leave, sir. The Arabs were patrolling, and it was getting near dawn.
We'll have to risk it. If we don't get through the channel before those frigates get here, we could lose the ship anyway. Thanks, Taff. I'll talk to the men later.
Right, sir.
Oh, Taff.
Sir?
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes, I did, sir.
Good, good.
Taffy. Sir? Get into your number 5. Got one more thing to do.
Yes, sir.
What about the shore party, sir?
They'll have to take that chance. We can wait until 0800, not a moment more.
Right, lads, you're on your own now. Get back on the ship as fast as you can. If the balloon does go up, the ship will sail without you. Hey, Robson, pass me my wares.
Hey, you're not leaving ship. Go back.
No, go away. They're your bloody rats, aren't they? Right, you two come. Let him through. You two that way. You two come with me.
يلا اشرب صار سني اشرب صار وانا باي كاربت.
No sign of our lads yet, sir.
No. Countdown started.
Well, if they are coming, we better get a move on.
There's a bit of time yet, Master.
All right, let's come on.
At full power, sir?
Yes, Chief, at full power.
Oh, what if they don't get out of the way?
Then there's one hell of a crockery bill. Any other questions?
No, sir. Well, yes, there is one thing, sir. I know it's not my province, but...
Men ashore.
There are some of my lads with them, sir.
They're all mine, Chief.
And if they don't get back in time?
We have to leave them.
Eh?
This is politics.
Oh, there's 245 guns in the front end. That's a damn good answer to politics.
We couldn't even use a catapult. It'd be a warlike act, and we'd be in the cart with London as well as Hafsidia.
So what do? Blow kisses at them?
No, get up on the flight deck, by the gangway with your list of absentees. Check off everyone who gets on board, so we know who hasn't made it if the captain does decide to go. And put Lieutenant Last on the list, eh?
Lieutenant Last? Where's he been?
Went ashore to buy some postcards.
There is still no news of the government's answer to the Hafsidian ultimatum due to expire in an hour and a quarter, 08:30 local time.
Well, I suppose by this time next year, I'll be looking back on this as a highlight of my career.
Not beginning to change your mind about going outside, are you, Taff?
No, no. But it's something to boast about in the pub, isn't it? Hey, there I was. It was midnight in the sleepy harbour.
Who do you think you are? Lawrence of Arabia? Come on, we got work to do.
I'm sorry, Minister. I was in my bath when you telephoned.
Don't apologize, my friend. I realize that for you British, this is a day just like any other.
Hardly, Minister.
However, I have to remind you that unless a reply is received from your government by 8:30 agreeing to our demands, we shall take possession of that ship.
I telexed London half an hour ago, sir.
And?
No reply yet.
Then we will wait together. Do sit down, Colin. Let me get you some coffee.
Yes?
We are ready for sea, sir, in all respects. Special sea duty men are closing up, and the gun and mortar cruiser stood to.
Thank you, number one.
Sir?
Oh, Derek.
Oh.
You might like to hear the news of those frigates. They've speeded up. Latest ETA, 08:15.
That means 8 o'clock's the absolute deadline.
Whether the men are here or not.
Pass the word, sir.
Never give up, do they? Come on, get off! Here, you what I said.
All right, Sheriff, let them on. There's 22 of them.
Hello there, great chuff. Oh, just you lot.
Give us a bit of a message, John.
Come on.
Captain, sir, first lieutenant.
Captain, yes, Derek.
The men are coming on board now, sir.
Are we ready to proceed to sea?
Affirmative.
I'll be right up.
Thank you, Griffiths. I'm sorry, Minister. Whitehall has confirmed that the statement will be issued at 8 o'clock, no sooner.
5 minutes, how punctilious.
So, if you'll excuse me...
But where are you going?
I was hoping to go down to the harbour, sir. Commander Niles invited me to join him for breakfast at 8:30.
But surely you couldn't wait for the announcement. 5 minutes.
Yes, of course, miss.
Have some more coffee.
Well, number one.
Our quartermaster reports 2 ratings still to arrive, sir. Bryan and Kipling.
Thank you. Time check, please.
2 minutes to go.
Navigation department ready to go to sea, sir.
How'd it go, Bob?
Fine, sir. It's just...
Good man, Peter. Tell the engine room to be prepared to go full ahead.
Sir, there's a whole convoy of armor cars waiting at the dock gates.
Right. Can't wait any longer. Slip the gangway.
Big boat, forward.
Slip the gangway.
Aye, aye, sir. Gangway clear, sir. Where the hell are you? Get on board.
Bring on slow ahead, Master. As soon as it's repeated, we'll order half ahead and then build a full power on both engines.
Aye, sir. Slow ahead. Both engines. Both engines repeated. Slow ahead, sir.
Fire charges.
BA راجل BA انت وقفهم.
Take cover, right? Take cover!
As soon as we're out of rifle range, hoist the ensign.
استعدوا اطلق النار. ايه ده؟ المدفع مكربج.
Here is a news flash. In a statement just issued, the government has rejected the Hafsidian ultimatum due to expire in 15 minutes' time. In a note handed to the Hafsidian ambassador.
Harbour boom dead ahead, sir.
Speed through the water?
13.5 knots.
Let's hope that's enough. Heads down.
Flat deck. Sail boom, sir.
You knew Captain Niles was going to do this.
No, but I should have. I suppose it was bound to happen.
Well, don't rejoice too soon. He's not out of trouble yet.
Gunboat bearing 022, sir, right across the channel.
We have no choice. Turn into the channel.
Starboard 15.
Starboard 15.
Let's hope she knows what she's got to do, sir.
TS bridge.
No answer, sir.
Train the 4-5s and the Ehrlichans on that gunboat, but on no account open fire, understand?
Aye, sir.
And close up on the mortars. She'd have to be mad to open fire with that lot threatening her.
يلا 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 استعجل طلع الانكر برا طلع.
Distance 2.5 cables, sir.
I may have to make an emergency turn, Master. Stand by to go hard on port.
Stand by, sir.
انصب الرشاشة عليها، انصب الرشاشة عليها، بس لا تطلق النار.
Clear the channel, sir.
Port 15.
Port 15.
Another cutter bay, that could have been quite nasty. Midships.
Midship, sir.
Steer north.
The two foreign frigates, sir, bearing 070, 6 miles.
Steer north.
And Phoebe and the others?
They're dead ahead, sir, 5 miles.
Right. Well, I don't think those foreign frigates will want to tangle with us all. Well done, everyone. I think we can do that with night chairs now, Bob.
Shalom, Effendi.
What?
Let's hope, sir. Aye, sir.
Damage report number 1.
Right, thanks, Sheriff. 2 plates sprung on starboard quarter, sir. After damage control party had the flooding contained. And there's no damage from the exploding rack guards.
Yes, they worked very well. Tell Parry that.
He was to be my next report, sir.
Parry?
Yes, he was wounded as we left the jetty, hit in the back.
Maintain full power to close the Phoebe and request helo transfer of her doctor. Report our exit to London and all authorities. Flash signal. Where is Parry?
On the flight deck, sir.
You have the ship number 1?
I have a ship, sir. Yeoman, make to Mod Navy, information, CNC Fleet, flag off to Gibraltar and HMS Phoebe. Cleared harbour, have City Blue City 0809.
How is he, Fuller?